We live in a world today where globalization is the norm and continues to increase rapidly. Children today are exposed to multicultural and international information in ways never seen before because of the advent of the internet. One would assume that this rapid access to information would allow for a better functioning world. Yet age-old international problems persist, from cultural stereotyping to failed multinational business deals, all the way to international terrorism.
And foreign travelers has sparked a lot of emotional reaction.
Mumbai-based advertising creative Shirin Johari and entrepreneur Arti Chabria believe that one way to make the world relish in its globalization rather than be overwhelmed by it is by providing authentic, meaningful, and culturally intelligent experiences to students who are still developing their sense of the world. Arti and Shirin have come up with a platform called Clap Global that allows international travelers to converse with students in person within the familiarity of the classroom.
When you're challenged with multiple perspectives as a child, then you start to really think that these 2-3 things are opposing, but they are all the people that I've met who've told me these things from various countries, they're all wonderful people. And then you really start to think.
Bringing people in is always keeping abreast with the generation, because you're bringing people of this life, this generation. They already knew they're of this generation and not using something that was built 50 years back into a schooling system. So using people as a tool to get kids to understand the world so that they can come up with their own solutions for things that they face as problems.
With Clap Global, a child can have 70 to 80 foreigners interacting within their classrooms before they apply to college. It is a more effective and efficient system than international exchange programs because multiple travelers come to the students rather than a student making a singular trip to a foreign country, which is time-consuming and expensive. Travelers and teachers sign up on clapglobal.com, make their profiles, and coordinate available dates. The traveler is assisted with an easy-to-prepare presentation template. As part of the Clap curriculum, the school receives a kit, which contains elements that allow for a seamless Clap talk, which generally runs an hour.
We were thinking about bringing global perspectives and making it a part of our everyday life for each child in the school. That's how Clap Talks happened. So we heard about Clap Talks and we were really impressed with the program that helped our children to know about different cultures and know about people living in different parts of the world.
What's the difference between the Indian and the Finnish ad?
I'm surprised that in Finland, like Tana people are considered beautiful.
Yeah, that's, I think...
But why is that so?
I personally think that we always admire things that are different from us or that is difficult for ourselves to achieve somehow. So if we are born this way, we look at Indians like, oh, they look so exotic and they look so beautiful, and then Indians probably feel the same way. That's something that is new and something that is not so common. That's how we are as human beings. But I think it's great if we can overcome this, now and just start appreciating all these ranges of colors in the world. So
one of the most compelling tools used in the Clap Talks is the question ball. Here, a specific ball of questions is tossed to a student or to the traveler, resulting in stimulating conversation.
Steady.
Alper from Turkey generated an engaging question ball session at a Mumbai school. And when the question of favorite sports came up, he was introduced to Kabaddi, an ancient Indian contact sport.
Really, we don't have this game in Turkey and I haven't seen anything about this game before.
The students explained the sport to Alper, which made for an invigorating experience, but also showed how Clap Talks uniquely empower the students in their exchange of information to the traveler. Clap Talks conclude with a selfie with the traveler and students writing in their Clap Global passports. The sections within the passport prompt the student to record any broadened perspective they experience from the Clap Talk.
I thought it was a really good idea because with this you can keep track of whoever has come to visit you instead of just forgetting it the next day.
How do you ever go through life with just one vision? We need to look at other perspectives also and the other person's story also.
Okay, and
Yes?
does that apply with CLAP Global and the international?
It does apply because when the travelers come, they are giving you the other perspective.
I think this clap talk comes in somewhere in that setup, if I may put it that way. And it broadens our vision. It enables our international mindedness to go by the leaps and bounds. I think when this comes to our youngsters, right from the age of 3, I think they will be much more developed individuals, rounded individuals.
CLAP Global truly prepares students to be global citizens, and this is what the world needs today.